All right, good afternoon. I am Dom,
I am Jamie.
and welcome to the cutting room floor. Today, we're doing the brand new, one of my favorite directors, somebody I know you respect.
I do now
Yeah.
because of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had to put
because
you
of-
on a little bit.
I-
Shit, we did a whole unit.
Yeah, we
Boogie
did.
Nights, The Master, There Will Be Blood, 3 masterpieces.
And also, like, I keep telling people about like Boogie Nights and how
It's
great
the
it is.
fucking greatest.
Always.
And it's been getting talked about a whole lot lately because this movie it just came out, so everybody's like,
And it
well, let's
should
go watch the old PTAs, and now they're watching like Boogie Nights and Magnolia again. They're like, God, these movies are fucking incredible.
Well, didn't you say like PTA wanted Leo,
Wanted Leo.
as Dirk Diggler?
So I watched the interview actually yesterday while I was at the gym with them two, and they were asking him like, so we know y'all been wanting to link up for a minute, and PTA was saying back in like 2020, I think, or 2019, he had hit Leo and was like, I think it's about time, it's been, almost 20 years coming, dude. It's time for us to get it popping. And Leo was like, yeah, I think so. And he's like, COVID happened and all this shit. And he's like, and then I ended up doing Licorice Pizza, and he ended up doing Killers, and we just kind of, and then he's like, I've been working on the script for 20 years.
Wait, really? For this
20 years, because he adapted it from some novel. I believe it came out in 1980, but I think it was supposed to be set in the 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I cannot remember who it is. Well, I can look real quick.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It's whoever it's the author who he adapted Inherent Vice from.
Okay.
Whoever that is. But yeah, he had been writing this, and he's like, you know what? I think it's time to stop writing and just do.
Yeah.
And he's like, you couldn't have told me the world would just fall to our feet the way this movie ended up, dude. He's like, if you want to talk about timing, my God.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because it seems so perfect and kind of surreal in a lot of ways.
It's based on Vineland by Thomas Pynchon.
Really?
Yeah, it's a 1990 novel.
Okay. But still, I mean, that's like Reagan era.
Yeah. So
or Bush one.
Bush one.
Yeah, Bush one.
But yeah, so that's where it's loosely, but that's where he got the idea from. But the two characters in it, the Revolution characters, are white. So he injected. He's like, I kind of injected myself. With the Leo and the Perfida Beverly Hills character. So I mean, but anywho, we're already getting into it. So we're talking about Paul Thomas Anderson's brand spanking new 2025 One Battle After Another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio in one of his best roles.
Honestly, I think it might be. It might be his best. And he has a lot. Look, Scorsese.
If it wasn't for Rick Dalton and Once Upon a Time,
I thought you were going to say Titanic.
Jack Dawson's just incredible, right? No, he's good in that movie, but I just don't like that movie. Yeah. So I mean, like,
I know
there's stuff to
get a sinking feeling.
I do get a sinking feeling. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's just an overrated movie. You know?
Totally.
A lot of James Cameron movies are slightly overrated. Some are amazing. He did make Terminator 1 and 2, so let's not.
And The Abyss. Do you remember The
Abyss? The Abyss is incredible, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, Ed Harris gives one of the best performances of his career in that. Bro, when he's trying to fucking revive the chick from Scarface, I was like, Jesus. I was like, get her up. Come on. I was like,
And don't forget Piranha 2. He did Piranha 2.
He did do that, and he was like, never again. But yeah, so.
Oh, Aliens.
Aliens is good.
Oh,
that's he's one of Denis Villeneuve are probably the two best to do a sequel to a film that they didn't do the original.
Wait. We got to give our props to Irvin Kershner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But George Lucas was there, though, bro. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
George Lucas was.
Wait. So do you think
going on here?
So do you think Irvin Kershner is
Lucas
what Toby Hooper was to
Spielberg?
Okay.
He is. He's definitely.
All right. That makes sense.
He's like, I just want to put my name on it.
Yeah.
So if it sucks, I don't have to take the hit. That's exactly, bro. Everyone says it. They're like, listen, we all know George Lucas did that shit. So if it sucked, he didn't have to take the hit.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he got Lawrence Kasdan to co-write the script, so everything got better with Empire.
he one thing I appreciate about him, he knew, he's like, listen, I'm not that good of a director. He's like, I'm really actually not a good director at all.
Yeah,
and
I'm an idea man.
And all my actors have told me this.
Yeah, really.
So, so he's like, they're like, all he does is just say faster and louder. They're like, he doesn't
really?
Yeah, they're like, he doesn't tell us anything.
It's like, it's a porno?
Yeah, he's like, he'll just tell you if he wants you to do it again, but he won't tell you what to do, like to change.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and he's admitted that. He's like, I don't like talking that much. So it's like,
yeah.
He's like, it's not really, he's an idea guy.
Yeah. Obviously great ideas. Yeah.
He'll make your film look incredible.
Oh yeah.
He'll give you some fire ass ideas and all that. And but he ain't trying to direct. But I mean, he did direct all 3 prequels. So, but I mean,
but
ain't that well directed.
Yeah. The special effects though. We talked about
the effects incredible. And of course, like Revenge of the Sith, the story is so good, you overlook all of his flaws. That's the thing, because as I absolutely adore Revenge of the Sith, I'll defend it till I die, but it ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I might give it a 5 stars on Letterboxd, but that's a personal love. That is not a 5 in this is a perfect film. It's not a 5.
It's for the same reason I would give like Weekend at Bernie's a 5 star.
Exactly. Yes. You're like, I wouldn't sit here and put this in the greatest films that should be in the National Library of Congress. You know?
It should be.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Now they're probably going to show it at the Kennedy Center.
Chill.
Yeah.
Chill. I mean, shoot, he probably took Tylenol, but I'm just
wow.
So
wait. Did your cat take Tylenol?
Yo, I literally said so. I was like, took Tylenol. But anywho, so one battle after another.
Wow.
Like we said, PTA coming back after Licorice Pizza. And a lot of people...
Is his first one since Licorice Pizza?
Yep.
Wow.
So he's about every 3 to 4 years, typically. Yeah. And, I think a lot of people felt like he was kind of like slipping a little bit. A lot of people didn't love Licorice Pizza. They loved Phantom Thread, but they didn't love Inherent Vice. So they were like, his last... A lot of people look at the back half of his catalog as a little bit weaker than the front half. This shit brings it right back up.
Oh, yeah.
This shit is like, oh, no, never mind. He ain't lost shit. He's still PTA.
Do you think those films with other actors, and I know Joaquin Phoenix was in Inherent Vice, so I don't necessarily mean him.
He's great in that.
I just mean like let's say Licorice Pizza, and obviously not the Phantom Thread because it was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Oscar nommed.
But like, I'll just do Licorice Pizza. Like, if other actors would have been in it, do you think other people would have been more receptive to it?
Possibly. You did have 2 brand new faces.
Yeah.
But they both killed.
Yeah, they did great.
Like, they were amazing. Cooper Hoffman.
Well, maybe
he's starting to get a career.
Yeah, well, because of Licorice Pizza. Well, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, PTA
is
had to give him the shot. He is. So. But PTA had to give him the shot.
Yeah.
So, but now he's got The Long Walk that just came out, which I really want to see.
Oh yeah, the Stephen King.
And he's about to be in the new Maude Apatow movie that she's directing.
She's directing,
and I hear it's good.
Wow.
And she directs her mom, and they say it's her best performance.
Did you see the trailer for Del Toro's Frankenstein?
Yeah, bro. I'm hyped to see Jacob Elordi. They're calling for an Oscar nom.
Did you see the trailer for your girl Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Oh yes, for the Bride movie.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I want to see that shit.
I mean, that actually looks really
Bale, man.
Yeah.
Like,
wait a second. This looks really good.
You know I love Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah. She's another weird chick I love.
You need to watch Creature Commandos, because if you're into like Frankenstein and the Bride and stuff, what James Gunn does with those characters in Creatures Commandos.
It's a good. Frankenstein adaptation?
Well, it's different characters. Okay. It's like the Bride, Frankenstein's monster, and like other like horror kind of characters that form like a Suicide Squad. So it's in the DCU.
Okay. I did not know this.
Yeah. So like,
this is a show?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon. Oh, okay.
So
what's this? It's on Max?
Yeah, it's on Max. Creature Commandos. It's only like 7 episodes, but it's like it's before Superman, the movie, the new Superman.
Okay.
So if you're going like chronologically with the DCU, it's sort of like the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker season 1, Creature Commandos, Superman, and then Peacemaker season 2.
All right.
But Creature Commandos, you might like it because of how he does the backstories for the characters.
All right, I'm an origin man.
Yes,
so,
yes.
I love origins.
Yes,
all right, bet.
And it's incredible. It's actually a really great show. I didn't think I would like it.
Good.
I waited to watch it till after Superman, and I shouldn't have.
Oh,
I slept on it because it came out like last December.
What a
I know. Yeah.
So, anywho, PTA, he brings us here. $125 million is what they're saying. They're saying it could be even more what this movie costs.
Really? So well, probably most of it. How much does Leo get paid?
He's 25 mil.
How much does Sean Penn get paid?
I'm not sure, but I'm guessing at least 10 to 15.
Yeah, because like if nothing else, Sean Penn was in Fast Times.
Sean Penn is 2 Oscars.
yeah, so it's like,
and he's probably about to get a 3rd.
Oh yeah, like Dead Man Walking, right? Was one, or was it not one?
It might be. I know he got one for Mystic River.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Clint Eastwood.
Milk.
Oh, okay. Milk. I thought maybe he was nominated for.
He might have been nommed. Yeah, he's got a few noms. Yeah,
but Jeff Spicoli. I mean, just that alone.
Yeah.
Who
else was in that? Who was the chick in that movie?
Phoebe Cates. Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yeah.
Love her. Oh, she's in a lot of shit. Anywho, so this is an expensive movie. Unfortunately, this movie's not going to make the money back.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of
the word of mouth is there.
Yeah.
It's not getting the Sinners type of word of mouth.
Oh, yeah.
But Sinners also had the black audience put their dollar to it too.
Yeah.
So that helped a lot.
Yeah, this is more.
This is real. This is going to split. There's a lot of people who aren't going to go see this. Yes. A lot of people who aren't going to watch this ever, who are never going to, they don't give a hell how many Oscars it wins. They're never going to watch it because of what it's about.
Yeah.
And
it's about 2 hours, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it is 2 hours, 40 minutes. I will say, though, this movie, unlike Eddington from Ari Aster, and I said this in my review.
You did. You compared them both.
This movie definitely takes more of a side on who's right and who's wrong, where Eddington just lays out a story and just kind of presents these people as they are. It doesn't tell you, it doesn't make you feel one way or another about them. You feel that way on your own.
So when is this supposed? I assume this was modern times, though. Because
PTA even said, I don't know when it really takes place.
Okay.
So I would say anywhere between 2005 and 20.
So the beginning then would be, it could be as far back as 1990 when the book was published.
It could have been.
Because if she's 16, that would be 06.
Here's one thing. They had iPhones.
Oh, yes.
So came out in 2007 or 8.
Yeah.
But they had newer iPhones.
Yeah.
So we're going to say she's at least, when she's 17, we're going to say it's at least 2017.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would say at least somewhere
like
in there.
Pre-COVID.
And pre-COVID, Trump era, Trump 1 era. Yeah. So
that would make sense because of how
what's going on.
Yeah, and they showed the people in the beginning.
Yeah, because I would say Trump 1 era.
Yeah.
I would say that's when the meat of the film takes place.
Yeah.
So this film is wild, man. It's a lot. And I've only seen it once.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah, so it's like, with us both only seeing it once, we may not get everything right now.
No.
And that's all right, guys. And the fun part about this is I think everyone is going to take different things from this film.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to, their main takeaway, a lot of people's main takeaway was the politics of it. That wasn't my main takeaway. For me, this falls right in the Phoenician scheme.
Yeah.
This is a daddy-daughter movie.
Yeah.
Daddy-daughter movie about a daughter who may not be the daddy's.
Yeah, but see, the crazy thing is, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
And she does.
She doesn't tell.
And because I think she realizes he's more of a father to her.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously.
Yeah, I think Christmas, man. Santa Claus.
It's like, it does show how, like.
Hold on, real quick. Just so you guys know, we gonna be spoiling this because I already been spoiling it kind of. So just so you know, if you ain't seen this, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, go ahead.
Also, like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And if you have seen this, you seen it with your homies. Hey, homie. You seen this with your homie? Send this to your homie, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, homie, you got a phone charger?
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. But anyways, what you said?
It shows that like family isn't necessarily blood.
It's not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that about this movie because although they turn on each other and shit, the French 75 were family for a while.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean, they're
the
only people. Yeah, don't Pat. I love the names. PTA came up with great names. I feel like Maya Rudolph helped him with some of these names, like this pussy don't pop for you. Oh, I know he ain't write that shit. Either Tiana came up with that, or Maya was like, "What?" He's like, "Babe, what would she say?" She was like, "I got you, babe." But I was like, "Yeah, this pussy don't pop for you." I was like, "PTA, write that." I was like, and if he did, he's really a fucking genius. Because if he did PTA, you're really a genius. Like I said, there's still an argument about who came up with the idea for Roller Girl to wear roller skates in the film. It's PTA says he thought of it. Some other dude who worked on it was like, "That was my idea," and they've been going back and forth for a couple decades. So
yeah, almost 30 years.
Yeah, like so, wow, whatever. I'm like, it don't matter. It came out. It's great. Yeah, but this film, like you said, though, it is about family, and that's what I took from it. I took it as a father-daughter movie. Yeah. The politics and stuff, that's just the tools to get there. Yeah. In my opinion. Now, obviously, he is saying something more.
He is.
I'm not going to just ignore him and be like, "Oh, they don't mean nothing." Obviously. Yeah. Obviously, he probably doesn't like the state of the world. I'm going to guess he doesn't.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like you said, he apparently said, like, he wrote it obviously before any of this stuff really came to a head. So how would he have known? And it's
he could read the tea leaves. I was like, PTA can see the future.
Well, it's just like I'll reference James Gunn again. James Gunn with Superman and even Peacemaker season 2.
That's another one.
It's I was like they were written and done.
That's what I was like. There's no way. I'm like, how did you know? Like, what, y'all got a fucking crystal ball?
Yeah, he was. I think James Gunn was like, people are saying, like, the countries are like, Israel and Gaza or whatever, or whoever invaded whoever. I guess Russia, Ukraine. Yeah, he's like, that's not.
He's like, it was just a story, man. I just wrote the shit. And he's like, I didn't know all this shit was gonna blow up this crazy.
Yeah, so
with Superman being an illegal alien, literally.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. Literally an alien because he's from space. but and he's illegal. Did he fucking get citizenship?
Where his damn papers? That's what we need to know.
Where your damn papers, bro? You got ID on you?
Yeah.
But so
he will kick your ass.
Well,
that's what he'll do.
That's what he'll do. But PTA, man, I gotta say, he fucking brought it here, man. This film is so well written. It's so layered in a way. It's actually too layered, and that's one of my issues with it.
Oh, really?
Because he tackles all these brilliant themes that are so relatable to how we are living right now, with interracial relationships, the fetishization of races, with obviously what it constitutes to be a citizen of this country, freedom fighting, domestic terrorism. Yeah. All these themes are in this movie. Father-daughter relationships, blood, non-blood relationships. Yeah. Like, all this stuff is super baked into our society right this minute. Racism, the hierarchy of white supremacy, all this stuff is all in our society. And he puts all this in here in this big old wedding cake. But my only issue is each layer of this cake is too thin. I need more from all of it, because you bring all this good stuff up, but we don't punch any of it in the face. We jab it in the side a little bit, but we don't punch any of it in the face.
Are you watching Gen V at all? The new season Gen V?
I gotta watch season 1 of
Gen okay.
V, bro. You know how I am with shows. I did finish Wednesday though.
Okay, hey, that's good. That's right? Good.
I meant to tell you that. I did a little bit ago, but yeah.
So you've seen The Boys?
I've seen The Boys though, absolutely.
So the brown woman in the 7 who's like really smart.
Mm-hmm, yeah, the one who's like, I'm about to fuck everything up.
Yeah. Yeah, she is in she has a cameo at the beginning of the newest episode of Gen V.
Side note, bro, she's like almost 40 or something?
Really?
Yeah, dude, I thought she was like 20 something.
Black don't crack.
Yo, I was like,
that's what James Brown said.
Yeah,
he was right.
I was like, when I saw her age, I was like, this chick's older than me.
Wow.
I was like, shit.
She looks good though.
She does. But she's in the first episode.
It's actually the beginning of the 5th episode. But this isn't a spoiler for the series at all, because it's like a flashback or something. So this one dude is talking to her, and she's making fun of the music he's listening to, and he's like, but this was Einstein's favorite concerto or whatever it is. And she's like, Einstein was racist. And he's like, but Einstein, loved black people or whatever. I forget what he says. And she's like, he hated Chinese people. Just because he, stood up for my team doesn't mean he wasn't racist.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important thing to think about when we think about our society as a whole.
Yeah.
So it's like, especially in this context, because think about Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Obviously, he was like Border Patrol, Army, whatever.
Basically the Captain Ice.
Yes, yeah, that's what he was. And he obviously hated
brown
immigrants, but certain brown women he loved.
Brown women he definitely loved.
So it's like he's racist, but like he picks and chooses.
He's a pick and chooser of his racism. Yes, he is. Honestly, I think Lockjaw's problem is I think he's the best character in this movie because
whoa, Sensei
is the most likable character.
Okay.
Lockjaw is not likable at all.
No, not at all.
He's the best character because he's the most complex, he's the most layered, and he's the most real to the average American man in his situation.
The average American man or the average American
white man? Or MAGA man,
MAGA
man. Well, we'll just say right man. We'll just say a right man. Right wing man.
Yeah.
Not a white man, not a MAGA man, a right wing guy.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll call him that.
That makes sense.
We don't know who he voted for.
Yeah, and we don't know who's president in this movie either.
We gotta assume it's at least 2016 or 17. We gotta assume that, right?
If not
even
2019,
20, or 25. Yeah, we gotta assume it's between 2016 and 25.
Yes.
But pre-Biden. It's got to be pre-Biden or post-Biden.
Yeah.
So I that's just my guess. It would just make sense. But Lockjaw is a character. So Lockjaw, like we said, he's Captain Ice, and we know. Listen, anybody listen to this? Y'all seen the movie? It should be fresh in your mind because you should have just seen it. So we're just gonna speak like you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So Lockjaw here, he's got all these insecurities, man.
Yeah.
Lockjaw is lonely. He's got no family. All he has is this job.
Yeah.
This is all he has.
He's hard up.
Yep. Get it up. Get it up. Get it up. I'm like, Sean Penn. I mean, Tiana is fine as hell, but he wouldn't have been able to get it up like that quick.
Yeah.
Like, shit, you're going to have to take something. But no, he clearly has this love for these people, and he hates himself for it.
Yeah.
He hates himself for what he likes. There's a lot of people like that, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of white people who are very attracted to other races who also don't like them. And I think Lockjaw, in a perfect world, he would be totally fine with being with a black woman. But he's like, how can I be that when look at me, look at what I represent, what I do. How would that look on me? And then obviously we got this whole Christmas Adventurers Club deal, which was one of the most interesting parts of the film, in my opinion.
Yes, because it shows secret society.
Yes, and we have a billionaire boys club right now.
Yeah.
And that's what this club essentially is. You gotta be white, you gotta be right, and you gotta be pure.
Yeah.
You gotta have the right connections, you gotta have the right affiliations, and you need never touch no darkness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that? Homeboy said his dick is dirty.
Yeah.
Because he slept with a woman of color. It's one of the most racist things I've heard this year.
Yeah.
And I did laugh at it, though. I did laugh at it because I was like, because I've been hearing the same played out racist shit for a minute, and finally somebody give me something new. I'm like, cool, y'all getting creative again.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's just shit been played out for a minute. I'm like, get some new shit. But and then what they were calling I'm not gonna say it here on this channel, it's made me uncomfortable. What they were calling the immigrants that worked for their little restaurants and stuff. Do you remember what they called them?
No.
Wet something.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't backs.
Oh, yes.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking weird.
Well, I think he's showing like how ingrained in our society racism is.
Of course.
So you don't even
they just rolled off the tongue for them.
Yeah.
Me hearing that, I'd never heard that phrase before. And I was like, I never heard nobody call him that. I'm like, that just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
It just sounded wrong. It sounded way worse than the backs. And I'm like, that sounds bad enough. But I was like, wow, I'm like, they're at least these guys, maybe they're the top guys because they have some creativity. I don't know. I'm like, at least you guys are getting creative with your racism. But these guys, clearly, this is a group of guys who believe in something that certain people believe in this country, the replacement theory, the great replacement theory, maybe. I'm sure these guys believe in that. That's why Sean Penn possibly having this black daughter is a problem.
Yeah.
And you can't be mixing. And then when they find out she's mixed with black, whoo, that's it. Yeah. If she would have been Asian or maybe like a light-skinned Spanish or something, maybe they'd be like, well, they were like, black, no, sir. And I'm like, did you guys see Chase Infinity? Girl's fucking gorgeous. I was like, that's a fine light-skinned girl. I don't really do the light-skinners. I like my black women dark. You know what I mean? I like my black women black.
And you like your white women.
And I like my white women ghostly. I'm like, I go one spectrum to the other. I don't fall in the middle here.
Not at all.
Now, on politics, I'm more in the middle. But women take me to the far ends of the world. I want to go to the darkness. I want to jump in the snow, bro. It's one or the other, bro. I don't want to see you sun-kissed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see.
You don't like tan lines, right?
Yeah, I don't want to see no tan lines, bro. Wow. I want to see you looking like a piece of paper, bro. Fresh out of a Mead notebook.
Wow. So if they blue lines?
Yeah. That's the older ones.
Yeah, that's true. So you're more of a sketchbook kind
of guy. Dude. Okay. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Y'all know I'm not playing. But Chase Infinity is very pretty. First role too. First movie role. She did like a TV show. That's it. Like,
wow.
And she was incredible.
But what show was she on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I saw it. I looked on Letterboxd. I don't remember any shit I watched. But she was incredible. She was absolutely amazing. Her chemistry with Leo was great. Her chemistry with Sean Penn was even better.
Oh, yeah.
Because their scenes were tense, man. They were tense. But we're talking about all these themes and all this stuff in this film, and like I said, like the Christmas Club really intrigued me. I thought that was cool because I know these societies exist, and I know these are people who make decisions for us that we don't know about. You don't know these guys' names. You don't see if you saw this guy walking down the street, you would have no idea who he is. But this guy's probably got $200-300 million in his bank account, and has a lot of power and connections and probably makes some decisions that affect our daily life you don't know about. I really believe these clubs exist, and I believe in order to get into these clubs, you got to sell your soul. You got to be cutthroat. This guy was willing to kill his own daughter to be in a fucking racist club that they don't even like you like that.
No.
They did not like him. From the jump, you could tell they didn't like him like that. The only reason they were willing to accept him because he was a lieutenant and he had military connections.
Yeah, that's like they could use him.
They could use him. Like they even said, he's like, we found men in military useful in certain situations in the past. That's the only reason they didn't fucking like you. They're like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
They're like, he looks like a bag of leather. He's fucking like, they're like, you knew from the jump, bro. You brought him through the back door of the hotel, your daughter's wedding. You did that on purpose so you could talk to him, dismiss him really quickly, and you were embarrassed by him, or else you would have told him, hey, this is going to be a suit and tie event, black tie event, come dressed up nice so I can present you to people. No, you had him come through the back door, you didn't tell him what was going on so you can get him the fuck out of there fast.
But did he leave like through the reception?
Did he?
I think he did.
He probably wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So they
and that might be why they started to look into him like,
because
he did that. Now that you mention it, yeah.
Like, they didn't like him
because he probably realized like they were ashamed.
He had to have known. He had to have known. And he's like, and of course, one of the first, you ever engage in any interracial relationships? I'm like, bro, you done been in the jungle more than fucking Tarzan. Like, what the fuck? Like, quit playing, bro.
Wow.
Like, like, seriously, bro. Like, he been in the jungle more than Tarzan, for real. That dude went to the, come on, man, But, so this guy, he's been alone forever. He ain't got no wife, kids, nothing. So you can assume he's been a single man, just having 1-off, 2-off encounters with tons of black women over the years.
Yes, yeah.
Probably,
And Madonna and Robin Wright.
Yeah. He probably pays for it because he clearly likes him younger. So, he's willing to do certain things. But I do think he loved Perfida. I do think he did. Just because he was like, now I can control her. And she'll always have to.
Oh yeah, because he's the one who set her up with witness protection,
and after
because she murders somebody.
She murdered a guy because she was having bad postpartum.
Yeah,
and she had her issues, bro. And I think she wanted to leave because she was ashamed because she knew who the dad was.
Yeah, I was gonna say like either she knew or she wasn't sure, and it was tearing her up inside.
I feel like all women deep down know. I feel like they all deep down know.
Wait, so you're telling me that everyone on like
Maury Povich?
Yeah, like they
I think
already know.
If you're just having a normal affair, not when you're fucking half the neighborhood. But if you got a boyfriend, you cheated on him, I think if you get pregnant, I think deep down you know it's Billy's, it's Bobby's, whoever's. You at least, I say 70% of you knows in heart. Yeah, but all right, on Maury, I done got 15 dudes tested. I'm like, man, all y'all didn't strap up? I'm like, y'all know.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause y'all probably know each other. Oh, what's up, Bill? What's up, Ray? Cuz, what's good, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, we playing basketball next week? Yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hit this chick.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, bro. I wore it out last week, bro, for sure. Yeah, like it was good. That's what I'm like. Y'all know each other. Y'all from the same hoods and shit.
Yeah, and I think one of the worst ones, is actually from wherever downtown is here.
Oh my!
Believe it or not.
Gracious.
Yeah, one of the more infamous ones.
So bad.
And who knows if she ever found the fuck? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it was immaculate conception.
Yo, she's married.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't no virgin. But
back then, virgin meant you weren't married.
You weren't married. There you go.
So she was pregnant
and
wasn't married. So then, JoJo had to step in. Good old Joseph. The older man.
I don't mean you wasn't getting. But so, like I said, we were talking about Sean Penn. I think Sean Penn, although like Leo's kind of the lead, I think a lot of this movie is centered around the actions of Sean Penn's character.
Oh yeah, he's the catalyst.
He's the catalyst for all the shit, dude.
Yeah,
just like, and I think he does grip with, like, you can tell when he finally gets to goddamn, why can't I remember his daughter's name? Chase Infinity, whatever. When he finally finally catches Willa, you can tell he's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind this dad thing a little bit. He's like asking her questions, like, so you got a boyfriend, or what's school like? He's asking her the shit a dad who's just meeting his daughter would ask, you know. And he's like, and even he can't kill her. He can't do it himself because he knows, hey, that's my daughter. How the fuck am I gonna do that?
Yeah, and he's like,
and then he tries to get the Indian dude who they talk down on, like he ain't freaking native. Yeah, you know what I mean? What they said, they were like, he ain't homegrown. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean he's not homegrown?
Yeah,
he's the most homegrown dude in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm like, so, but anywho, so you can do that. But anywho, so he's a freaking the tracker is doing his thing, but he don't want to kill the girl either because Lockjaw wants him to kill the girl after he finds her, and he's like, no, I can't. And so he's like, well, take him to these whatever dudes they were like, I don't know, some form of like Nazi kind of dudes. I don't know. They were like his little army, like some dudes they knew.
Yeah.
Who were the dudes that the tracker took the girl to kill?
Believe it or not, they were guys that I don't know, because they were in like
military uniforms, but like they definitely weren't military.
Yeah.
Like at least if they were, they're fucked up. Yeah, man. If they are military, they're fucked up.
And they were near like some water because they had a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like near the border, I guess.
Yeah.
And like
it's gotta be, I think they were supposed to be in Texas.
Yeah, so it's probably just other what'd you say, like ice guys?
Yeah, they're icy, but they were they were gonna do some stuff to her. They saw that pretty little girl and was like, yeah, call the boys. We about to do this family style.
And
from
Idiocracy, yes. Yeah. But then the tracker,
he's like, I'm not letting this happen.
Yeah, he's like, I can't leave.
I can't do it. I couldn't either, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, that opens up some of the best shit in the film.
Yeah.
The chase scenes. Some of them chase scenes are,
and I was amazed, like some of the stuff, like even in the beginning, I was thinking, like, you know, it's really crazy. I'm thinking PTA watched Baby Driver.
He said he was watching The French Connection.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you know, that's my shit.
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man.
And isn't that William Friedkin?
Yes, sir. Yeah. The GOAT, man. Friedkin.
Yeah.
He was freaking around.
So, yeah, some of those scenes, like, especially at the end, I like the way you almost feel like you're on a roller coaster because the way the cars and the hills.
Yes.
And everything. Yeah.
That shit's dope, bro. And the way they shot it is sick. And this is VistaVision, which is what a lot of the cost went into and getting the shot. One of his biggest influences on this was the Searchers.
So what's VistaVision?
It's like it's old cameras they use.
Okay.
It's the cameras
like the 50s.
Yeah,
right?
they use the Searchers and shit like that.
Okay.
So he was watching that movie crazy. He was watching like Midnight Run with Robert De Niro.
So you're telling me that so is
if you're asking, is this a Western? Yes.
Well, no. So is Leo, would he be Uncle Ethan or would he be the Jeffrey Hunter character from the
He's a combo of both of them.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Because he don't seem like he like Mexicans that much.
No.
I'm just saying, and those are the Comanche of this film.
Yes.
Yeah. When he was like, "Was I talking USA?"
Oh yeah, like, that's right. That's right.
Fuck,
yeah.
But I mean, obviously he was cool with everybody, you know what I mean? But he definitely was. He was like a liberal conservative, if that makes any fucking sense.
That does make sense.
Like, he was like, all right, you got the scene where some of the slave owners on the wall. He's like, a lot of slave owners around here.
Oh, yeah.
But then on one hand, he's like looking down on the fucking Spanish kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's when he's at the school.
Yeah, getting stoned and vaping up in the class, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that here.
Yeah, hitting the bowl in the truck while she's at karate practice, bro. I'm like, yo, he just like, but yeah. So Lockjaw, we were talking about Lockjaw, but like that dude, he held it down. He was the man. And not his character, like the acting. I got like Sean Penn was absolutely great in this. I think he was really good. Everyone's basically already clamoring for him to win the Oscar. If he wins, I have no problems with that. But I know there's some other players that are going to be around. Got to see Jacob Elordi. I like Delroy Lindo in Sinners.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi looks incredible though.
They're saying he's the heart and soul of the film, so I'm excited to see him.
Your girl Mia Goth
in there. I like her a lot too.
Goth?
It's Mia.
Okay.
Yeah, I like her. She's a good chick. She's great. She's good in everything. Pearl, great horror film. It's that time of year, horror up.
Oh yeah.
I watched The Fog last night.
Wait, the original
Carpenter.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty good.
Because I know Tom Welling did a remake.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
but yeah. So Lockjaw, I think he was what this movie needed, although you're not going to like him.
Yeah.
He's what the film needed to make this all work. He gets shit popping. Honestly, all the fucking characters are incredible.
Yeah.
If we're talking about characters.
I was amazed, and I was texting you at the time at, my God, Zsa.
Benicio
del Toro, yes.
He was fucking incredible,
and
dude.
The ease with which he plays the character, I think that's what kind of blew me away.
Well, they said they had to wait for him because I think he was shooting something else. And they waited 3 months for him because they were like, he's our guy.
Yeah.
Wait. And they said he came ready to work, and it was kind of his idea for how his character was and how cool and calm he was, and kind of being like, I'm going to be the freedom fighter for these immigrants. They said he came up with all that.
Really?
Shit. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Like, damn, he's really that good, man. Because like the only other person I could maybe see playing this role is Javier Bardem. That's the only other guy who could maybe play this role.
What about Pedro Pascal?
No. I love Pedro. Let me wrong. I'm not a Pedro hater. Like, you know, I like Pedro. I'm not a Pedro hater.
Wait, why are people Pedro haters?
They're just sick of seeing him. You know, it's
but
like
the guy's working.
That's,
let him
what I'm
work.
saying. I'm like, he got bills to pay. What
yeah,
you mean?
like,
Shit. I'm like, don't get mad at him because he's getting roles.
Yeah, because people keep casting.
They like him. Like,
get mad at the casting director.
Yeah, people are like, I'm just getting over him. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, just whatever. So, but yeah, I think Pedro's too soft to play it. Not that he's soft. He's just like he's kind of
flaccid.
Gross. No, he's just kind of he's a little bit more on the like sweet feminine side for me for this kind of role.
Okay,
that makes any sense.
Whereas
Benicio,
Toro,
Benicio's a little more masculine, a little more like like he's convinced he's gonna whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that they make him. I hate to say like not white.
Well, he shouldn't be white.
Yeah, no.
Well, he has to speak Spanish and stuff.
Yeah, but you know, they could have easily made him like a white.
Oh, yeah, they could have got a slick white boy to play this role, like a Sam Rockwell type or somebody like that. He would be good if you want to go with a white guy.
You know, I love Sam Rockwell.
Oh, you all do, bro. Come on, you know that's my dude too, bro. Yeah. If you wanted to get a white guy, it'd have to be somebody like him, somebody slick. You know what I mean? Like maybe somebody like a Christian Bale or somebody would be fun too. But yeah, he had to be a Latino, had to be.
Yeah.
So, but since we're talking about the characters, yeah, he was my favorite character.
Yes,
because he was just, I think he was everyone's favorite kind of. Him and Leo. Leo is I've been quoting him all week, bro.
Really?
Like, yeah, dude, he's just too funny, bro. He's fucking hilarious. Like, he's acting a fool in here. He's high as fuck. He's drunk as fuck.
He's like, I've done so many drugs. Like, I don't remember the
30 years with drugs and alcohol. He said, "You don't understand. I love drugs." It was yeah, man. It's like he said, "I don't know what fucking time it is." He said, "It's 8:15." I'm like, fucking Sensei is great in that part.
Yeah,
but yeah, Leo and Sensei, their chemistry was incredible. Sean Penn's chemistry was incredible. I mean, you only really see him interact with these black women, but he's very good with them. I'm like, Sean Penn, you had a sweet tooth back in the day you ain't telling us about? You know what I'm saying?
He might have.
He might have had a sweet tooth. I feel like a lot of dudes have a little hidden sweet tooth. You know what I mean? Even if it was just one in the back of the mouth, you know, they still had it. But so Leo's character is great because he represents kind of a buffoon. He's kind of in this for the thrill. You know, he's not in this for the same reasons and he even says it at the beginning. He's like, I'm here to get this black tail. You know, that's pretty much, he pretty much admits that. He pretty much is like, that's what it is. So, but his character grows on you and he gets this woman or he thinks he gets this woman pregnant and you just kind of feel for him because he's going through his own thing with the woman he thinks he loves and his newborn daughter, and these people questioning him what his motives are. Are you going to be able to do this, handle this? Because they're like, dude, you're messing with a woman coming down a bloodline of revolutionaries and you're kind of a white dude here just jumping in to have some fun. So are you about this shit or are you half in, half out? And, you know, he's like, hey, when the baby's here, it's time for us to be done. And she's like, still a lot of work to be done, fella. Still a lot of work to be done. So, you know, we'll wrap this up here soon.
Yeah, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, no, we'll wrap this up here. But it's you know, the characters here are great. And Teyana Taylor's character, what a performance, man. I think
and she's barely
in it, but god damn, she makes her fucking mark known. Like, the first act is about her, bro. Like, it really is. It's about her. Perfidia Beverly Hills. It's about her and it's about Lockjaw. Act 2 is about Leo and Chase, and then Act 3 is kind of brings everything back together. But I'm like, man, everybody was like, God, I was missing her when she left, you know, because she was fucking great. And I'm like, man, she's gonna get a lot of roles here soon, man. I think she's the next up for young black women.
Well, I had to look her up and I'm like, oh my god, she was Mary Magdalene.
Dude, she's in so much
Book
shit.
of Clarence.
Yes. Getting stoned.
Yes.
Not in the way you want to get stoned.
No, not in the way Clarence
and not the way Clarence
or Ghetto Pat.
Ghetto Pat.
Not the way they were getting
Ghetto Pat. That's a great name for a white dude.
Yeah.
Ghetto Pat. But yeah, she was incredible. Regina Hall was incredible. I think she was the kind of the silent hero in this film. You know, she was kind of playing that surrogate mother role to what the hell, Willa.
Yeah, Willa.
I just want to call her Chase
because it's what was Leo? Was Leo's name Pat?
It was Bob.
Bob. That's what it was. Bob.
Yeah,
Bob
Bobby Fergs.
Yeah. Stay with me, Bob. Don't go dark on me.
Don't go dark on me, Bob.
Yeah.
All right, Bob. Jump out the car.
Yeah.
All right, Bob. 4.
Jump.
4.
Yeah.
Jump, Bob.
Yeah.
Gosh, shit is so funny. And Leo just fucks up the whole movie, and I love it. Like, he misses his shot. He falls off the roof.
Oh,
like,
my God.
he can't remember anything. He's fucking useless.
Yeah. When those guys call Sensei and like, yeah, your buddy
he fell off the roof, got tased, and arrested. I'm like,
when he gets tased,
I'm like, yo, he's like, I'm like, yo, that shit is funny, bro. That's what I was like. All as great as he is in this movie, all he had to do was act like a damn fool.
Yeah,
like, you're just being goofy.
But the thing is, like, you don't expect him to be like
that. That's what I'm like. He's always so serious in these films, and I'm like, as serious as this movie kind of is, I like that it has this weird lighthearted tone to it.
It does.
Like, it doesn't at no time, and that was kind of my issue too with some of the themes. Like, I kind of wanted him to press his foot down a little bit more. Because, like, at no point, there was tons of tension, especially at the end, but I never felt that tension from anything outside of the action itself. Like, none of, like, the personal relationships or anything like that was, like, hitting me like that. But the movie, I mean, it breezes by. It paces beautifully.
Yeah, it does.
And it looks beautiful.
Like, and that last act,
that
is
score,
like,
Johnny G.
Oh, man.
Going stupid with that score.
Yeah.
He's going insane
Success.
with it. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's what we need.
Yeah.
He's going crazy with that score.
And because I was listening to your review of it, like I was telling you, and I didn't realize. So, like, every film since what has he? Because I know There Will Be Blood.
The first one is There Will Be Blood.
Because obviously, anyone who doesn't know, Johnny Greenwood is in
Radiohead.
He's like their guitarist, right? Their main guitarist. So it's like, when you hear these scores, it kind of blows your mind.
Because it don't sound nothing like Radiohead shit at all.
It doesn't.
Not at all.
No.
They're all dark and scary and really punchy, and like they shake you up. But he just has a fucking eye and an ear to see some and know what goes there. Because the way that score is rolling for that last chase scene, my lord, that got you shit. Dude, this was me. I was like, what's going down?
Yeah, and it's so tense. Like, even when when after the dude, after she takes care of the dude, and Bob comes and she doesn't see Bob.
Yeah, you're scared.
Someone's there.
Oh, is she gonna shoot Bob?
Yeah. Or is he gonna shoot her?
We know he ain't gonna shoot her.
Well, you never know.
He knew it was her,
but it's
he
like
probably would have missed anyway.
Yeah, he probably would have.
Yeah, I'm like, he had a clear shot on Lockjaw and missed.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Too much beer. He's drinking fucking Modelo's in the
car,
right,
bro. That's right. Yeah, here, Bob, put this in your bag.
Put this in your bag. Put this in your bag, Bob. Yeah, hurry up.
God, Benicio is just—he's
fucking incredible, bro. He's actor for the actor. Yes, they like. If we got any kind of spinoff from this movie, I want them to.
Yeah,
I want
Sensei
them to Sensei and Bob.
Yeah,
like that would be a great 5-episode miniseries. Sensei and Bob.
That would be incredible.
Them just going on some weird adventure. Post his daughter's gone because she leaves to go be a revolutionary.
Yeah, smoking and drinking. Them just driving.
Yep, smoking and drinking, getting faded, taking pride. Two old guys acting like kids. But they are great. And
so Perfidia is still alive.
Absolutely.
And I wonder if I know we're not doing our regular thing, but unanswered question, does Willa
go?
Yeah,
I would say
because she's obviously her mother's daughter.
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
And I would say she does at some point go and see her. Like, what country you in? I'm coming.
Yeah, because we saw her going into Mexico.
But they never stay there.
Yeah,
so she's been 16 years. She definitely didn't hit some other South American countries. Just went down to South America, got deep down there. So yeah, she probably maybe even made it down to like Brazil or something.
Yeah,
or got real deep down there. I don't know where I'd go if I wouldn't want to stay in Mexico forever. I'd stay for a little bit, just to get my Spanish up, and then
that's
go somewhere
true.
else.
Because that's the best way to learn. Is it's like
just throwing yourself in the fire. Yeah. Throw in the fire. You'll pick up on shit. You will. Yeah. It might take you a minute, but next thing you know, you'll.
And it would be easier for her to learn because they probably think she's Dominican.
They'd be like, because they'd be like, oh, who are you? They'd be like, oh, somebody down there teach her Spanish. Like, damn, look at this girl.
Yeah,
I'll teach you Spanish. What's good? Please let me teach you Spanish. Girl's an 8-pack, dude. Like, she's fucking crazy, man. But the movie itself, though, I mean, I don't have too many issues with it, dude. Like, I really don't. Like, I can't wait to watch it again. It's a fucking, like, people saying it's best of the year. I can't argue with you. It ain't my favorite of the year, but I think it might be the most important of the year.
I think so, because it's going to stick with you.
It's going to stick, and what it's about, what's going on in it.
Yeah.
It's putting a mirror right up to the country.
It's like a more serious version of what South Park is doing right
yes
honestly,
that's exactly what it is. That's what they're doing,
and without naming names, unlike South Park.
They're naming names on there. I love it. But like you said, Colonel Lockjaw got to protect his nut.
My
nut. That shit is so funny. But yeah, he's a beast. But yeah, I definitely think everybody should see this on the biggest screen. If you're watching this, you already saw it. I hope you saw it in IMAX because it was worth the extra couple bucks. That sound on that screen.
Yeah, I bet the last scene too. With those hills,
with the big ass screen. I was like, yeah, this is crazy, bro. Like I said, I was glued. I didn't look at my phone once. I didn't blink. I was just sitting there. I was in it, bro, from start to finish.
Yeah.
Because the movie, like I said, it doesn't, nothing overstays its welcome. It paces along so nicely. And it's undercut with all this humor.
Yeah.
So it makes it move along, and it makes you like the characters.
And like you said, Bob is such a goofball that it's like you can't
help but love him.
Yeah.
He's like, he's a lovable idiot.
Yeah.
And you're like, he is. And
he is. And he's just trying to be the best
dad he can.
Yeah. But he doesn't know how.
When he's talking about, like, I can't even do her hair, that part hit me. I was like, oh man, that's probably real. I'm like, PTA wrote that from his heart.
Yeah.
He wrote that from his heart. So yeah, I think everybody should see it. Oscars, I think it's gonna win. Best picture, best director, I guess best adapted screenplay.
Oh yeah, because it's based on a novel.
So that gives Sinners a shot to win that.
Yeah, for best original.
For best original, I hope that can win that because this movie kind of just shot Sinners in the face, bro.
What?
It did. I mean, it fucking did. Warner's having a motherfucking year.
Yeah.
Sinners, Weapons, like, Weapons made $250 million off of 30.
And look, even Superman.
Oh yeah, fucking Superman.
Yeah.
Dude, they've had 7 movies in a row. This one ends the streak. 7 movies in a row open at 40+ million.
Wow.
That's fucking incredible. They had a run like no break. I'm like, Warner's shitting on Disney right now. They are. Disney's like, what the fuck are they doing right that we aren't?
Yeah.
They make R-rated movies. So that's I'm like, they make shit people want to see.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
they're not afraid.
And I'm like, Disney, if y'all had some balls with some of these hero movies, dude, let Tarantino direct the Darth Vader standalone movie, bro. I'll go see it 8 times in theaters, bro. What the fuck you mean, bro?
They want to do a Darth Vader standalone movie?
No, that's just what I want.
Well,
it's just a fantasy talk. I want a standalone Vader movie directed by QT. That's what I want.
Yeah, because like, what did Vader do between Sith and
that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And Tarantino would make it graphic, fun, funny, like.
He wanted to do a Star Trek.
He did. That's what I'm like. He's very interested in sci-fi. So
let him do it.
They're gonna be like, oh, this movie's gonna be rated super R. So I'm like, did you guys not see Deadpool's box office?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think the old warheads would not come out for a QT directed fucking Vader movie?
Yeah,
the movie's making at least $800-900 million. Like, get out of my face, like at least. But I think this wins Best Picture, Best Director, Best Editing for with zero questions.
Yeah.
This almost 3 hours movies, no fat on it. Best editing with no question.
Yeah.
I think Leo wins Best Actor.
What about Best Score? Because you're talking about the
Sinners.
Score. Really?
I'm giving that one to Sinners. It's a music movie. It ties in too much with the film and what's going on with it. Sinners score is more important to Sinners than one battle after another score. Even though this score is absolutely it's number 2.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And we still got Wicked coming out. That's gonna creep in and shake some shit
that's
up
true.
too.
That's John M. Chu and
yep, that's gonna shake some shit up too. But I just don't see it beating this one.
I don't know. I mean, it looks good as a fan base already.
It does.
With the built-in fan base.
And they're gonna want to reward it because they didn't reward the last one like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But I still think this wins picture, director, actor, adapted screenplay, supporting actor, and at least them.
Yeah.
I think them. But I still got Sinners. I got Sinners for original screenplay, score, best song, original song for I Lied to You.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be where it ends. Maybe costuming if Wicked doesn't win. Maybe set designs if Wicked doesn't.
I don't know. Wicked might win costuming.
Wicked's gonna
and set design. I would think
set designs. That's what I'm like. Wicked's probably gonna take those. So I got if Sinners wins 3 Oscars, bro, and one of them's for screenplay, that's good.
Yeah,
like I'll take that. Cooler will get a director's nom. It'll get a nom for Best Picture.
Oh yeah.
It'll probably be the second one. It'll probably be number 2, so or 3. That or Wicked. I think Wicked's gonna really creep in there. So what we giving one battle after another. Right now, it finally dropped. It currently has a 4.4 on Letterboxd.
Really?
It was a 4.5. It just dropped.
Wait, why did it drop?
More people rated it and didn't give it 5s.
But I wonder if people are rating it who
almost everyone I follow gave it a 5.
Yeah, so like I'm wondering if people didn't like.
You do have conservatives watching this movie still.
Yeah.
And they probably was like half a star.
Yeah,
it was like domestic terrorism. This is Antifa. Half star.
Yeah, because it's like, and here's the thing though, like the French 75, are they the domestic terrorists?
Yeah, that's what they would say. That's what they would say.
That is what they would say.
But we can have a whole conversation about how both of them are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We can have a conversation about how both of them are. One's just under the guise of the law. Yeah. Like,
as we now can say.
Yeah. So there's definitely a conversation we had there. No
fatties. Yeah, but a fat man says no fatties.
Absolutely. Yeah. Don't take Tylenol, but just don't take it.
Yeah.
But all right, so score it. What you got?
Only good can happen. I would say, believe it or not, right now, probably at least like a 90 to 95.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A, a solid A. I'm not gonna give it an A plus until I watch it again.
Yeah.
As it currently, I give it a 4.5 on Letterboxd currently, but it's hard to see it not changing to a 5 after I watch it a couple more times.
Yeah.
It won't get watched like Sinners will.
I was gonna say
it won't get the Sinners substance treatment. It doesn't start with an S.
Wait. So which film have you seen more, Sinners or Substance?
Still the Substance. I watched the Substance the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I threw that shit on the other day, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to pump it up, bro.
Yeah.
I pumped it up in a little bit, yo. I pumped it up, don't you know? I ain't pumped it up in a minute. I miss Demi. I miss Margaret Q. You know what I'm saying? My man DQ, Dennis Quaid. I didn't call him Randy this time.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Call him Randy.
Yeah.
I'm going 95 A with a high chance of just shooting to an A plus. I mean, this is easily one of the best movies of the last 10 years.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I mean, we got 2 of the best movies of the last 10 years this year. With Sinners and this.
And they're both Warner Brothers, like you said.
Yeah, Warner. And hey, shout outs to Sony too for making K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah.
That's my shit. But yeah, so yeah, guys, this wasn't a normal. 1 second, fella. This wasn't a normal entry. This wasn't a normal entry. We was we only seen this once. We ain't got no categories. We ain't recasting. Maybe we'll do it again in a year or so.
Yeah,
after it's marinated, and we can talk about the awards it won and all that. So we'll let it marinate for a year.
Good idea to see after awards season.
Yeah, and see how the country looks a year from now in the vision of this movie versus right now. As it could look better, worse? I'm gonna say probably the latter. But
yeah, because we'll be going towards like midterms.
Yeah. And I ain't talking a test.
No. Well, it kind of.
It's a test of my fucking
democracy,
patience, but yeah,
maybe?
a test of my patience more than anything. But all right, guys. So next week, Josie and the Pussycats. We're gonna be talking about product placement, advertisement. This is gonna be a communications lesson. This film.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Dom.
I'm Jamie.
That's Cover and Floor.